Hey there, welcome back. I'm Carly and I'm going to show you how to make this easy textured twist headband. Works up quick, it's beginner friendly, and it pairs perfectly with my last scarf tutorial. So let's get started. This project I'm using this tweed yarn from Loops and Threads. This is a category 3 yarn, but you can use any yarn you like as long as you have a corresponding hook. I'm using a 6mm hook for this, some scissors, a tapestry needle, and you might want to have a measuring tape on hand as well. To get started, we'll make a slip knot, and we're going to chain a chain that's long enough to wrap around our head a little bit stretched. So I'd say about 2 inches less than your head measures, something like that. I believe I chained about 48. Once we have that, we're going to be working into that third chain from our hook. And we're going to be working a herringbone double crochet, so I'll show you how to do that. Yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch or the chain. You can work into the V. I like to turn it over and work into the back loop there. Either way, insert your hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. Now we'll slip that through that first loop on our hook. Now we'll yarn over, pull through one loop, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. And that's how we do the herringbone double crochet. So let me show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, slip that through the first loop on your hook, yarn over, pull through one loop, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. We'll be working this stitch for the rest of this row, so go ahead and work up row 1 and I'll meet you back at the end. Here I am at the end of row 1 and I'm working my last herringbone double crochet into that last stitch. And that's it for row 1. Now we can go on to row 2. So I like to turn my work counterclockwise and I'm going to chain up 2. That does not count as a stitch. And we're going to work into that very first stitch, another herringbone double crochet. And we'll continue to work 1 herringbone double crochet into each stitch across this row for the rest of row 2. I'll meet you back at the end. So here I am at the end of row 2 and I'm working my last herringbone double crochet into the last stitch. You can ignore that chain 2 at the very end. That's our turning chain from when we worked our foundation chain and we skipped 2 at the beginning. You can just ignore that. So there's row 2, and this is what we're going to be repeating for the rest of our project. So you just want to work enough rows till you get the width of what you want for your headband. So I'll meet you back. Quick pause for texture appreciation. If you're enjoying this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more crochet videos. Here I am back with the width of my headband. I ended up crocheting 8 rows for this, which gave me about 5 inches in width for my headband. And once we have that, we're ready to tie off. So I'm just chaining up 1 here and I'm cutting a tail about 10 inches because we're going to use it to sew up our headband. So we're just going to thread that onto our tapestry needle. And what we're going to do first is we're going to fold the ends in towards the center of our headband, just like this. Once we do that, we're going to fold the ends of each end in half, just like this, just folding those ends together like so. So we're going to do that for both sides, and they should end up kind of looking like greater than, less than signs. So once we have those folded together, we're going to start to overlap them with each other. I like to have the one on the right side go on top. And so we just layer them over each other like this and just kind of sandwich them together like so. And you can kind of mess with it a little bit because you want the layers to kind of correspond, you know what I mean? So once we have that, we're going to take our tapestry needle and just thread it through each layer, starting at the end there. And your yarn should be attached, so you should be able to just go right in and start this, and we're just going to work back and forth going through each layer with each pass. Just make sure you pick up each layer. So we'll work this back and forth down this whole little sandwich section that we have here. So I'll meet you back once we're done with that. So here I've finished sewing up my headband, and now we can just go ahead and make a knot and tie off. So now we need to go ahead and weave in our ends, so I will meet you back when we're done with that. And we're almost done. So I'm back, I've weaved in my ends. All we have left to do is turn our project right side out. And now you can see we have this gorgeous twist, this gorgeous texture. It looks really, really nice. So that's it, we're all done with the headband. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.